right, Jesse B here. My apologies for the keyboard banging. You will hear that in the background. Selecting. How do we select in Excel? We click here in the top left corner of our data, and you'll see my small table here, January to May and down to widget 7. So we normally would press the left mouse button down and hold, and then move the mouse to the right and then down, and we've selected our table, or maybe down and to the right, whatever you like. We also can extend the highlight. To extend the highlight, we have our top left corner selected, and then we go down to the bottom, hold our shift key down on the keyboard, and then click in the bottom right-hand corner of the table, our table of data. And that will extend the highlight from A1 all the way down to F8. So here again, I click my top left corner, hold down the shift key, click in the bottom right corner. It highlights all the way out to that point. So it can be anywhere on the spreadsheet. We can also use the hotkeys on the keyboard. So if I hold down the shift key and then press the end key, the E-N-D, the word right underneath the home key on the keyboard, and then press the down arrow, it will extend the highlight to the end of the data. Here again, now that I have the left side selected, maybe I want to highlight all the way to the right side, I press the end key. And again, I have the shift down. I'm holding the shift down. But I press the right arrow, and that extends it out to the right side. So we can use the combination of shift and then end and our arrows left, right, up, and down. And that will extend our highlight. So that's a couple of ways to highlight everything. Now, of course, you can do the traditional, hold down the shift key and just use your arrows by themselves, just shift and arrows, and you can highlight just a small area or the whole thing, whatever you like, just using that. But it's not very fast and not very efficient. One of the other ways that you can highlight is hold down the shift key, and you may remember this if you watched the navigation video. Here, you double click on the bottom border. That will extend the highlight to the bottom, and I'm holding the shift key down. I double click the right edge of the highlighted area, and that will send it out to the right. So that's a quick way to do it with your mouse. Click there and double click the bottom border while holding the shift key, and that will highlight to the end of your data. Now be very careful. There's one other thing you want to be very careful about, and that's selecting a whole column or selecting a whole row. Remember, a full column selected is 1,000,000 rows that are being affected. And if you click on a row, you are highlighting across the column 16,000 of those. So be very careful about that. The last thing I want to show you about highlighting is when you want to highlight 2 or 3 areas on the spreadsheet that are not together, not in the same location. So we highlight the first section, hold down the control key, and then press and hold and drag the second section. And then if you have a third, while still holding the control, press and hold and drag to select the third section. Now you can format that with anything you like, bold, italic, underline, or whatever. Have a great day.